So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. A moment of great pride, the anthems. Quite some performance, and now here comes the response. Indonesia have chosen to go 4-3-3. Jim, how do you see it?
Yeah, and the two wide players up front can make the system pretty much succeed or fail. They'll be quite flexible in their creative movement. They like to drift in. At times they'll mix their game up and keep their width. And of course they're also expected to track any runs from opposition fullbacks. So they've got quite hard-working jobs, but if they can gain a one-on-one advantage, they can dictate.
So off we go then. Silva getting this one clear. It's a throw-in. Silva driven forward. Showing good feet. Great chance! And he has kept it out somehow.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Keeper's dealt with that. That's going to go a long way. Proves too strong. And now the breakaway. Kabore. Moved on forwards. Well, that's well seen too. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Nice physical challenge. Traore. Muscular approach does pay off here. Does really well to win the ball there. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Tries to get it clear. No way through, so back it comes. Chance, surely! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
No goals as yet. Oh, can he get onto this? Oh, nicely intercepted. Ouattara. That's really well manoeuvred.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
He's found a way through. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Out to the left it goes. Wins the duel this time. Some good work on the right flank here. Oh, it's a searing run. He is a man on a mission. That is lovely. Turns and goes back. And the counter is on. Traore. And a shot! He's got away. Oh, look at the space here. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Succumbs to the pressure. And that is a little undercooked. He's making a real surge on the left. He's shifting through the gears here. Ouattara. Traore. Ouattara. Oh, he'll be annoyed with himself for not getting there. And we've reached half-time. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. So, no breakthrough from either side. 0-0 after 45 minutes of action. And we're underway again.
Indonesia have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Oh, that's well done, really robust. He's cut it out. And he's there to get it away. Really well cleared. Ball is over the line. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. He gets the ticking off and needs to be very careful now. Oh, good spread. Ouattara. Best part of an hour, and still no breakthrough from either side. Cuts out the pass. Oh, played through for the wide man. Is onto it in a flash. He's going to be disappointed with that. Great work on the overlap. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Ouattara shifted upfield. Very little to report from an attacking perspective. Jim, it's a cagey old game.
Yeah, I think it's a scoreline in keeping with what we've seen up to this point. Combined attempts at goal aren't high in numbers, and we could do with something to spark this contest into life.
Can he latch on to this? And the shot! Cabore, up towards the front line. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. That's very neat. It's run loose here.
Indonesia really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change. Well, the referee's seen the board, and he's going to allow a double change to go ahead now. Now then, the ball's come loose.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
Indonesia clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game. Well, the crowd's impatience is an indicator that they haven't quite given up on a goal just yet.
Lofted upfield. Oh, he's found support out wide. That's a throw. Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
That's good running with the ball. Not much subtlety about that challenge. Aim forwards. And it's played forward. And that is that. Frustration, exasperation, vexation, certainly from an attacking perspective. Neither side able to make it. Welcome one and all, we have perfect blue skies and quite a contest ahead of us. This really is a feel-good football match. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here, the supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. A moment of great pride, the anthems. Quite some performance, and now here comes the response. Indonesia have gone 4-3-3. Jim, how do you interpret that?
Yeah, Peter, you can look at this formation 1 minute and think that it is 4-3-3, and the next time you check it'll be 4-5-1, and it's all to do with whether you've got the ball or not, and the wider attacking players being asked to apply defensive discipline too. When it does turn to a 5 across midfield, then the shape of this team takes on a much tidier, compact defensive look.
And we're underway. And that's nice and simple for the keeper. Oh, can he get onto this? Cuts out the pass. Dragushin. Dutu. Dragushin shifted upfield. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Well, nicely intercepted. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Lofted upfield.
Really are pushing their fullbacks forward now.
Aiming to do what?
Well, it's a case of engaging your opponents further up the pitch to take the sting out of opposition attacks. It's effectively a wide press.
Dragushin attempts a clearance. Do have a chance to counter here. Out to the right. Now that's well seen too. Moved on forwards. This looks promising. Great defending, strong and determined. Aim forwards. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And he cuts out the supply. whistle's gone, that's a foul. And it's played forward. Oh, they could be caught out here. There's the shot! Goal! Romania! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
That's really well manoeuvred. Cleared away. And it's played forward. Can he spark a counter here? Well, there's a probing ball. That's a nicely shaped ball. Oh, great defending, that needed doing. That's a look and place it forward. And he's had a shot! So who's he picking out? Brilliantly cut out. Short changes him with that pass. Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Moved on forwards. Could be danger here! He's found some space. That is a brilliant interception. And that'll be the last act of the first half. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Indonesia can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Romania couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. That is lovely. It's an inviting looking ball, that. He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Peter, I can't stress enough the need to get to this fella quickly. They can save themselves a whole lot of hassle.
Real chance! Turns and goes back. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Now here's the delivery.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
He has found the way through. Takes a shot! And he has kept it out somehow.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Romania are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. The ball is loose and the chase is on. That has been knocked clear. That's a good run down the left. Defending was strong and firm. Aim forwards. Oh, can he get onto this? So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, considering they're only one down, they're closer to conceding a second than scoring a leveller.
He's cut it out. And he's heaved it away.
Exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
Well, that is asking for trouble. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Physical challenge. He's been bundled over. That is a foul. Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Well, this may not be the kindest angle for a direct hit. Danger averted for now. It'll be a throw-in. Lovely bit of skill. Deftly away.
Indonesia really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Well timed, excellent interception. Now this could be a chance. Lovely feet. Can he finish? And one more try. Been cut short.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
And it's hoisted clear.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish, and no half measures from here.
So that's it, it is all over. So in the end, one goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a genuine effort to go on and win it, but neither was able to add to the scoreline in the end. How do you look back on the game then?